know it's tough to forget about football in our neck of the woods for a little while, but with just about a month left until the Boston City Basketball Championships, a lot of teams in the City League are still in the hunt for those 4 coveted playoff spots, including the Tech Boston Academy Bears. On Thursday, Tech Boston looked to improve upon their 5-2 record against neighborhood rival Latin Academy. Let's head out to Dorchester for this one. There you see Shamar Moore. He got things going early for the Tech Boston Bears. We're going to pick it up in the first quarter. Moore from the corner knocking down the 3, and he was just getting started for Tech Boston. Later on in the first, it's Moore, this time from the other side, connects from long distance. He had 3 3-pointers in the first quarter. Tech Boston was up 19-10 after one. Second quarter, same story. Shamar Moore again from the right corner. He led the Bears with 18 points in this one. That gives them a double-digit lead. Dragons looking to keep it close. That's Peter Saragoulis on the drive. Tech Boston led at the half 33-22. Third quarter, though, Latin Academy's Jeff Marcellus working hard down low, scores the hoop and the harm, kept the game within single digits at that point for the Dragons. Later on in the quarter, it's Saragoulis. Corner 3 for him. He had 17 for Latin Academy. As we're going to fast forward to the fourth quarter now. Latin Academy down 6. Victor Monegro scores off the window, led all scorers with 19 points. That brings Latin Academy within 4, but the Bears were too tough down the stretch. Just with 2 minutes left to go, Corvani Whitehall rattles home the corner 3. Tech Boston goes on to win 63-56. Meanwhile, in the Boston North, that's Mike Rubin, son of legendary East Boston basketball coach Michael Rubin. Mike now the head coach at East Boston. Early in the first quarter, Jordan Pimentel for Madison Park steps into a 3. Madison Park with the early lead over Eastie. Then later on in the first quarter, it's Charles Alexander getting the putback and the foul for the Cardinals. They led after the first quarter. Second quarter now, East Boston trying to keep it close. Freshman Michael Celestin with the basket and 1. He ties it up at 16 apiece. Then later on in the second quarter, Madison Park getting some good ball movement. That's Jason David splashing a 3 for the Cardinals. Madison led at the half by 2, 26-24. Third quarter now, East Boston goes on a quick little run here. Anthony Lewis finds Richard Bynum wide open for the layup. Jets within 1. Then off the inbounds pass, Celestin with a steal. Again to Bynum for the wide open hoop. East Boston now up 30-29, but Madison just charges right back. That's Alexander out on the break, scores the layup, ties it up at 36 apiece. Madison Park now up by 9. Damari Larkins scores the layup for the Cardinals, puts them up double digits. Then 3 minutes left to go. Alexander, look at the block, goes coast to coast for the basket and 1. He had 20 points, 16 boards for Madison as they go on to win 59-50 over East Boston. Let's get to the rest of the scores from the weekend as West Roxbury takes down Cache 56-37. Meanwhile, O'Brien throttles Boston English 86-50. Rivaldo Soares continues his great season, 17 points and 17 rebounds for the O'Brien Tigers. Also on Friday night, Charlestown with a 12-point win over Jeremiah Burke, 74-62. Hakeem Summer Hardy with 26 points, that point guard for Charlestown, to lead the C-Town Townies. And Wayland takes down Boston Latin 57-51. Girls side of the basketball, Jeremiah Burke, 13-point win over Charlestown Paris with 12 points and 5 steals for Jeremiah Burke. Then Madison Park edging out East Boston 30-24 on Friday night. Got some more scores for you on the girls' side. That's Brighton with a 3-point win over Snowden on Friday. Gomez with 10 points to lead the Lady Bengals. And West Roxbury takes down Cache 52-34. LaStarsha Bradham scored her 1,000th point the night before this game. With that win, the Madison Park Cardinals still keep their hopes alive of trying to get into the state tournament. One news item, and it comes from City High School football. Excel High School head coach Brian Vaughn has been hired to be the head football coach at Lynn Classical High School. Vaughn, who is now a Lynn native, will be on his 4th stop as a head football coach in the area. After spending 4 seasons leading Pope John High School, 2 seasons running the Boston English football program, along with trying to help the Excel High School program in South Boston get back to competitive play last year. Vaughn began his coaching career with a 9-year stint as an assistant coach at his alma mater, Lynn English. Of course, with Vaughn heading to Lynn Classical, Excel High School will be looking for its 3rd head football coach in 3 years. That's going to do it, folks, for sports this week. Be sure to check right back here next week because the Pats have a bye, a week off next week, so Come back here for more on Boston Neighborhood Sports.